What's up, everybody? We are here at Barrel House Z in Weymouth, Massachusetts. It happens to be their 3rd anniversary party. Let's go inside and check it out. We're here at the Barrel House Z Brewery. We're inside. See the tanks in back of me? That's where they brew their beer initially, and then they take most of their beer and they put it inside of a barrel. All different types of barrels, from rum, tequila, bourbon, whiskey, and they'll age their beers. Sometimes it's only a month, sometimes it's a year or more, and that's where they really hang their name brand on, is barrel aging. I have a taproom manager, Murph, with me. Murph, how you doing?
Good, been great.
Thanks for having us in.
Thanks for being here.
Stoked to be here. Someplace that's cranking out a great variety of beer.
It's been awesome.
And drawing a lot of fans in, as I can see as we pulled up. Parking lot's packed. Can you tell the people out there a little bit more about your barrel aging program, how it progresses, the different variety that you put into it, and all that?
Barrel aging's pretty unique, but it has been really kind of coming along, and we started really focusing on barrel aged beers. We think there's a lot of depth that can come out of the barrels, but we really wanted to highlight our beer as well. And we thought that in the past, a lot of barrel aging had really overshadowed the beer. So we're just really trying to push our style, and we've been working with Bully Boy. We have a lot of their barrels coming in. Right now we have a Bully Boy. Our 3rd anniversary is in their rum barrel, but we've used their whiskey barrels, things like that. And our tried and true Sunny and 79 is in a tequila barrel. So. Yeah.
I've had that recently. I like that a lot. I think it's a great summer beer and it's different. A lot of the barrel-aged beers that you may have are overpowered by the alcohol, but that just seemed to be a perfect balance, and it was something that sometimes when you drink a barrel-aged beer, you feel like you're taking an uppercut to the head after a couple of them.
It usually spikes that ABV too. So.
Yeah, so that was a totally different experience. And I know you guys age some beers for a month and others for longer, right? And it just, I see a lot of creativity coming out of here.
And our head brewer is awesome. Chris does a really great job of really taking a look at the quality of the beer, really sampling as he goes, and really truly making it a craft.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Mook. I'm here at the South Shore Summer Solstice Fest. I'm here with Chris, the head brewer with Barrel House Z in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Chris, thanks for joining us.
No worries, man. Thank you.
So, can you tell us a little bit about the beer that we are holding in our hand right now?
Well, this was actually a brainchild of mine, Bamboozled by Hops. It changes in rotation almost like kind of quarterly, seasonally. We change up the dry hop in it. Cool. The current dry hop right now is Hull Melon and El Dorado. Nice. You're going to get a little bit of like strawberry melon notes, a little bit of like maybe lime from the El Dorado. Nice like biscuity, malty backbone. Cheers. And it was named after one of my favorite music artists, Frank Zappa. Bamboozled by Love is a song of his.
Awesome.
My job is to brew a different beer every single week and release a different beer every single week.
Love that.
Which is what I did as a home brewer, so it's kind of just right up my alley. Settled right in. I've been there almost 3 years now.
And that's what I think about when I think of the Barrel House Z name, is I think about variety, trying different things. It's every Wednesday, right? You come out with a new beer.
Every Wednesday we release a new beer. You know, if we have a weekend event, sometimes we release 2 beers. We'll release one on Wednesday and then one for the weekend event. So in 2.5 years or so, I've probably written and brewed, 200 different beers almost.
Wow, that's awesome. Well, you might have 9 years of experience in those 3 years of brewing.
Yeah, it certainly adds up brewing that many different beers every week.
What's up, everybody? I'm here at Barrel House Z in Weymouth, Massachusetts. I'm here with Russ Heissner. He's founder of Barrel House Z and also really involved with Harpoon, which is one of the original OG craft breweries in the Boston area. And so it's great. This is one of the guys to talk. If you want to talk about Boston craft beer, Russ is one of the guys. So, Russ, why don't we start off by talking about Barrel House Z and where it's at now and where you might want to take it in the future.
So, after a long hiatus, I started in the craft beer business in the late 80s with Harpoon. After I was there for the first 6 hard years, I was the original head brewer and the first employee. We were literally sitting around having coffee one Sunday morning. We started talking about opening up at the time would have been one of the first craft breweries in the South Shore. Now this was in 2015, right?
Right.
4 years ago.
Right. For years, I felt like I had to drive up and go to night shift, either in their old Everett location or their northern Everett location.
It's crazy.
And nothing down here.
Yeah, the north and western suburbs all had it, or downtown.
Yeah.
So when we got started, we said, well, you know, there's a change in the beer business today. We have 4 kids, 3 of them of legal beer, drinking age. We kind of have an idea of like how they drink and what they drink and why they drink it. And quite frankly, they used to they referred to me as not OG, but dad in a pejorative sense. So Harpoon Ale was dad's beer.
Right.
So we wanted to make something that was sort of like for the new, the new beer drinkers.
Yeah, you don't want to be viewed as dad's beer.
No, you don't want to be viewed as dad's beer. And it's like, it's not OG.
Right.
We got started, we were the first brewery in Weymouth. One of the first in the South Shore. There are 3 now in Weymouth, and there are 12 new breweries in just the South Shore area alone. And I had sort of this template in my head about what the industry could be. Here we are 30 plus years later, and it's absolutely not just emulating it, but I think it's actually exceeding it.
Completely agree.
Thanks,
Let's do
man.
a cheers to that.
All right.
Thanks, Russ, for joining us.
Thank you. This has some sweet notes.
Listen, all you beer snobs out there, this is all right. I do not get a penalty flag for this because I'm gonna love it. I'm drinking their tequila slushy. So this has their sunny and 79 degrees tequila aged Pilsner with some agave thrown in here and mixed up as a slushy. And I'll tell you, it might look silly, it might look foreign to the beer environment, whatever it is, you know what, I don't care. This is damn good, I'm telling you. If you get a chance to get down to Barrel House Z in Weymouth, try their tequila slushy. Wrap it up here at Barrel House Z and had a great time. Had some great beers, met some great people from Barrel House Z in Weymouth, Massachusetts. Thanks for talking with us, Murph. Really appreciate it. That's all from here.
Thanks.